Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this CTFO Zoom event. My name is Adam Levy from Chester, Connecticut tonight, down here at our Airbnb, enjoying some. It's a little cooler now than it was last week, but we're walking today, got in about 4 miles, not a bad deal. Anyway, glad you can all be here, excited for all the things that are happening. A lot of great announcements coming up in the next couple of days. Hopefully, you've got your calendar set for the Super Saturday, which is going to be on the 9th, November 9th. Be sure that you plug into that event. You'll be getting a really good sneak peek at the official launch of really a very exciting time for CTFO, and I think everybody's going to be pretty jacked about it. So I wanted to go over a couple of things tonight and just really cover how you can really get yourself set up to communicate well with others and to really prepare for this big launch that's about to happen. Hopefully everybody's getting great results with the Xanthomus Plus, this brand new enhanced product that tastes amazing, so much better than the original. I know we have some people on here that are pretty excited about it. I'm going to ask Ann. Let's see if Ann can talk to us a little bit about what her thoughts are about the Xanthomus Plus, the brand new product. Are you out there, Ann?
I am here. How are you?
That's good. Great to see you. Hey, I know you've been a longtime user of Mangosteen products. Tell us
Yeah,
what your thoughts are about this new Xanthomus Plus.
I like it. I think I'm sleeping better. I think my vision improved a little bit. These are 2.5. I was wearing 2.75. I think my skin is even better. So there's a lot of great things going on with it.
That's fantastic. You look, what, 20 years younger.
Yeah, I feel it. I might not look it really, but I feel it. I feel my hair is healthier. I think that's made a difference too in my hair. In just this couple of weeks, I can feel a difference.
Mm.
So yeah, I love it. It's really good.
And
I like
the flavor is a big improvement, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. I like both, but I like this one a little better.
Well, we're glad that you're getting great results, and I know you're excited about all that's about to be launched, and we're really in a really good place here with what's about to happen with our company. And for those of you that are in earshot right now, you are really in rare air because there's some amazing things about to happen. But before we get into anything else, I want to bring on my good buddy Al Diaz. Al Diaz and I were going to talk a little bit about our topic tonight, which is our rapid funnel app. And I have to say, when this app first came out, I was a little bit hesitant in just that I was hoping that it would always be updated. We come out with things, we launch things, we put new websites together, things like that. And then it's always like there's a lag behind when it comes to the rapid funnel app, the tools that we use to go ahead and build the business. And that's not the case with this. As soon as something is new, as soon as something is hot, you can generally find it on the app. And you can use that app to start communicating with people. And Al, I know you're a big proponent of it. People love systems. They want to know, what's your system? How do you get the word out? What do you do to share this with people? And what I love about that is that it is an automated process that is something that I can teach anybody to do. And it's just so important that when I reach out or when I send information, I want to know, I want to get the feedback. And so I use the Rapid Funnel app, and it's free. So Al, why don't you talk a little bit about your experience with it?
Hey Adam, buddy, thank you for bringing that up, man, because that app is really important for me. I know that when we first launched this app, everybody was on fire. Everybody was using it because it took away the fear of the word no when you're talking to people on the phone, and the app was doing most of the talking for us and qualifying people for it. And all of a sudden, what happened was, like Adam, like you said, things change, and we start changing different products, different things, and people stop using the app. I noticed in my organization that the people um, that were on fire with the app, or some way or some other, we had some issues with the app also. But the app is a great tool for the average person, especially if we run out of our warm market. With the app, we can use it on cold market. And Adam, you're an expert on that. You want to share your point and what you do when with the cold market? Because you're just like me, brother.
Well, here's what I have to say. It's not necessarily cold market, but maybe let's call it, um, uh, you know, new
Friendship.
new market. Let's talk to people that you haven't talked to in a long time.
Mhm. Mhm.
Maybe people that you just recently, commented on their social media posts, something like that. My goal is to get them into the app, right? That's my goal. I want to get them into the app so that I can communicate with them and send them messages and ask them questions through the app. So I got to get them in there. Minimally, I have to get their name in there, preferably their name and phone number. You can do name, phone number, email address. But I will tell you, there's a great wizard in the app that will take your contacts from your phone and transfer a certain number of them into the app, and you select. So you'll go through the alphabet in this wizard, and you'll just select from the A's, the B's, the C's, and just you won't even get through half the alphabet selecting people that you would like to reach out to. And some of these people you haven't talked to in a decade. Let's face it, everybody's got one of these. You've had it for over a decade. It's been filling up names, right? You've been filling them up. There's plenty of people on here that you don't even remember where you met them, some of them. Add them, right? Just add them. Because what's going to happen is you're now going to be armed and dangerous with all these people you maybe haven't talked to in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, but they're in there for some reason. And you're going to now reach out and send them a qualifying question. And what I love is that everything that you need to do is already set up for you. So what to send or what to say, and it's trackable. So when you send somebody a message through the app, when they click on it or they respond to it, you're going to know. It's going to go right through your texting, right? Or through Messenger, either way, but mostly through texting is where you're going to find those answers. And it's going to let you know, it's going to pop up and tell you that, hey, somebody's just clicked on a link, or obviously somebody's going to answer a question, say, yeah, I'd like to know more about that. And then you can go back in there and send them a link to a landing page or a video or a resource or something that is in the app that is appropriate for them. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to look up where the link is. You don't have to copy and paste. You don't have to do any of that stuff. All you do is click on it. It preloads into your text and you send it. If they click on that, you're going to know that they've watched the video or they've looked at the resource or they've been to the web page. And isn't that important? What you said was so important, Al. You said about qualifying people, right? It's a great way to sort through people. I don't want to spend my time with people that tell me, oh yeah, I'll take a look. And then I send them something and I don't get any response. I don't get any notification that they've actually clicked on the thing I sent.
Mhm.
How much time are you going to spend with that person? You got to go to the next. Maybe I'll give them one more shot. I'll say, hey, were you serious about that? If
Mhm.
so, click on the link. Because
Mhm.
I know that you haven't clicked on the link, right?
Yeah.
So if you're serious about it, click on the link. And
Yeah.
but then there's other people that as soon as you send them something, boom, you get a notification.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
what do? You send them another thing, and then you send them another thing. If they keep looking and they keep digesting the information, boom, and then set up a time to talk to them over the phone, get them offline into the real world, have a Zoom, have a phone conversation, possibly a three-way with your upline, right? And let them help you reel them in for you, right? Answer the questions and help you enroll those people that are asking the right questions that you have gotten from online to offline. That's the goal of it, really, Al.
Correct. Yeah, and it's true though. I mean, Adam, everything you said is just absolutely intact with most people, right? I remember when I myself sometimes, you just that phone gets heavy, man. Sometimes that phone really gets heavy and calling people, and you don't want to really talk to anybody, and you don't know what to say to them, but the app does it all for us, right? It does completely everything. It asks you, hey, do you know about glutathione? And whether they say no, so just send them a video. I mean, the app, it has everything in there. And what I like about it now that I've been playing with it lately is that all the videos and everything has been updated on it. And they changed it completely. They even have a section, if we go to it, is leads. So if you are into buying leads, you can fork them into this new lead portion of it that it has in there that you can just send them the response and it comes back to you. It is a really good. And what's great about the app also, Adam, I don't know if you have done it, but there's a company. There's two tabs. One is a company and one is a personal tab. And on that personal tab is you can create your own contact information or your own approach to somebody. And I have done it with some of my contacts that I personally know, that I know them personally, and I just make my own personal contact information and use it personally. And it does the same thing. You send it out just like the app, you get the notification, and you can send them out videos. And I know that a lot of people don't know about the app and so on. And I think that the app application and everything is in our back office. If you haven't done it yet, there is a video on there. Annie, you want to share the screen and show where they can go on the back office, because a lot of people might not know about that, where to go to.
There's actually a big banner for it. I'm not going to show it on the screen, but you can find
Okay.
it in the back
Yeah,
office.
the back
But I
office.
like what you're saying about this too, Al, because you're right. The company has got it all set up for you. And if you look
Correct.
on here, it says company, and then there's another tab, and it
Correct.
says, you can't see it there, but it says personal.
Mhm.
And I love the way you're using it. I have personal. I have a couple of things set up. You can only add a few
Correct.
on the personal side if you're
Mhm.
using the free version. I'm using the free version. I know you're probably using the free version.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I've got just a couple of things like the Vogue magazine article, which I thought was really good on glutathione. That's
Mhm.
not, that's something that's kind of third party. So that's in there as something that I personally put in. But you could record a video, right, of
Mhm.
yourself about your testimony or a little, welcome thing if you're doing more cold market.
Mhm.
And you can use that and send them a video through here. But the
Mhm.
most important thing is the feedback, right? You got
Right.
to know if people are looking at your stuff. If
Yeah.
you don't know, then guess what? You just are shooting blind, right? You just don't
Yep.
know what's happening. I
Mhm.
want to know if a person's interested. I want to know their temperature level. And the other thing you said, which I think is key, is the no rejection. Look, if you send out 20 messages today to people that used to be in your phone or in your phone that you've known for the last 20 years, and only a handful of them respond to you, are you going to feel rejected?
Mhm.
But if you call on the phone those 20 people, right, and they hang up on you, you're going to
Mhm.
feel rejected. Am I right? So we're
Yep.
not
Yep.
asking you to do something that is, a 1,000-pound telephone, right? We're not asking you to do that. We're asking you to send out a message, a curiosity message, it's already built for you, to some randos that happen to be in your phone still.
Yep.
How many people can do that?
Mhm.
Now, a lot of times what'll happen is I'll think of somebody or they'll be on Facebook and I'll see them and I'll start a conversation with them. And then I'll go and go, oh shoot, I talked to that person many years ago. They're probably in my phone. I went, and then I will add them at that time because I know I need to add them. I don't want to just communicate them through Messenger. I want to actually, I got maybe permission to send them some stuff, but I'm going to send them some stuff through their phone number. And maybe I'll ask for their number so I can text them or whatever if I don't
Mhm.
have it. But I'm going to now add them to my app at that point. And so what I love about it is it's something that they can do. And I had a person ask me who is new to network marketing completely. So what will I be doing? I love
Mhm.
that. So what is what's involved? Like how does this work? And I basically was able to go back and say, well, let's take a look at how you and I connected, right?
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
commented on your post on Facebook. You said something about needing or looking for another position. I then sent you a private message about that, asked you straight up, would you ever consider adding such and such, as another profit center, right? I think I
Mhm.
even said network marketing to him because, he's known me for many, many years. And he said, I might consider that. I said, great. Well, when we started that conversation, I then added him and then started sending him messages with links that he was clicking on. And I said, that's all I did. Can you
Mhm.
do that? yeah, I can do
Yeah.
that, right?
You
If
know, Adam,
you, yeah, go ahead.
on that personal thing, Gary Columbus is an ex-Zango person. So he has a big list of Zango people.
Mm.
So he reached out to me and said, "Hey, Al, can you write up an approach for Zango distributors?" I said, "Sure." So we between him and me, we wrote a little script out about people who were in Zango that used to love the Jews, that maybe are not doing it. So we put that link in his personal back office on the app, and that's what he uses to contact Zango people. He shoots that out, and instead of calling them, and nobody picks up and say, "Who's this guy?" Now he just shoots the thing when they say, "Hey, I know you were in Zango back, 20 years ago, 50 years ago, whatever the year, you know."
A long time
But
ago.
that's what he's doing. And that can be done for everything. Even if you were in a different company before, you create a personal app, an approach, excuse me, approach. And once they see, "Oh, I was in Amway. Oh, yeah, I was," and then you can break the ice that way, right? People can contact you. That's what's great about that personal thing in the back off of that app. I mean, Adam, most network marketing companies um, don't have a good system for their distributors to be able to duplicate or apps. Our company, CTFO, has really gone out. And I remember when we first launched the app, and we also launched Get Ready, Set, Go. And then we came out with the app. What's great about our company is that we're always trying to improve for tools for our distributors and for us to get better results. And of all the companies I've been with, not many, maybe a handful, two handfuls, maybe, yeah, two handfuls. Uh, uh, that's probably the best company I've seen with availability, with offering tools and offering information for us to get our distributors a head start. It's really great.
Well, it is great that we offer that, and it is free, which again makes it really
Yeah, that's a good
duplicatable.
plus. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's very
plus. It's
important. A lot of
free,
companies will
free.
charge for that.
Mhm.
And so that's helpful also.
Mhm.
So if you haven't explored it yet, if you haven't downloaded the Ready Set Go app, you want to make sure you do that. Again, you can find links in your back office to it, and know that we will be updating that app as
Mhm.
things get announced and as things get launched. The new dynamic duo sites are already loaded on there. Also, the new Xanthomis Plus website is loaded on there. So there's always things that are being updated, and I got to tell you, uh, it's so important to have a systematic approach to building your
Mhm.
business.
Mhm.
Had I said to that friend, "Hey, let's get together for coffee and I'll go over it," and then I, spent, an hour and a half, 2 hours with him over coffee, doing a flip chart or showing him a website or whatever, it's too much information. His mind would explode. And also, he's going to say, "Well, this looks good, Adam, but I don't think I can do what you're doing." Right? I've been doing this a long time. And he's going to say, "Hey, I can't do what you're doing." But that is why it's so important. So when you're in your approach, people have got to be able to answer the question for themselves.
Mhm.
Can I see myself? Can I do it? Can I do what you're doing? And can I see myself doing what you're doing? And if the answer to either of those questions is no, stop doing it. It's not going to make you any money. No one's going to join your team if they can't envision themselves with that approach, right?
Mhm.
And
Right.
so, the secret to my success is building relationships with people, long-term relationships with people. I have a little bit of an advantage. My name is Adam, so my name is at the beginning of most people's phone books. I get butt dialed from people I haven't talked to in 20 years because my name is in the beginning. It doesn't get. I'm first, right? And so my phone will ring with random people that I haven't talked to in well over a decade, and sometimes I, pick up and start to joke with them or whatever, but it also just reminds me, hey, I haven't talked to that person in a long time. And I can send out a text, hey, by the way, you butt dialed me. How are you? you know, but anyway, I'm just joking. But, really, I build long-term relationships. And so I'm able to reach back, people I haven't talked to in a while and say, hey, how are you doing? What are you up to? What's good these days? What have you been into? What's working for you? Hope all is well. How's your health? And it will come around to, well, what are you doing? And hey, I'm just very excited about this new technology we're launching and that we've recently launched. People are getting amazing results with it. Not seeing anything quite like it. You just twist and mist, and within 4 seconds, it's in your bloodstream. Within 15 seconds, to your liver. Two amazing products, anti-aging products. At my age, I don't want to let the old man in, and I'm sure you don't want to let the old woman in or the old man in either, right? So
No.
whatever it is you say, you're conversational about it. If you'd like, I'd love to send you some links on it. You can check it out. Would you
Hey,
be?
I know that Cowboy's on. Is Cowboy on the line?
He
Yeah,
is.
he's on.
He's there.
Cowboy, you're on the line. Got a question. I know that you've been using the products, and you got great results from it. You want to share a little bit of your results, Cowboy? If you're available.
I think
And
he's there somewhere.
I know he was. I don't see him now.
Where'd he go?
There he is. He's out muted.
Let's see if we can get him unmuted. Cowboy, you out there, buddy? Douglas
You
Glade.
have to push the
He's not
button.
he's not muted, but his camera's off too.
Yeah, his camera's off too. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Oh, um,
how about one of your guys that you've got on here, either Linwood or Ladon or Courtney?
any testimonies on the products that we so far that we've been using on the products?
Anyone want to share? If not, we'll call on you. No, I'm just kidding. I do have a couple of other announcements. How about Courtney? Courtney, you look like you're ready to say
Come
something.
on, Courtney. Press the mute button. On the mute button.
Mute, unmute.
There you go.
I
Hey,
actually, I, this is the only day that The Voice is not on. My mom and I are watching it. And I don't know if you saw me. Yeah. And it doesn't start till 9. So I've been trying to watch all these webinars, but my mom and I don't even know where we're at because I wasn't paying attention the last few minutes because the last girl that was on TV was from Vero Beach. So, yeah, but I was just rethinking, thank God you said that about we can make our own videos and sharing my own testimony. 3 years ago is when my mom and I started with the Xantho Mist. And when she was on it, and I'm so excited about all the products. And I love the new Plus. You kidding me? So I've been kind of away from the app, and mine got deleted somehow and came back on. So I need to get back with him, Al, my dearest mentor of all, and get on a computer. But at least I use my phone. But I need to get back to it. But I've got so many great people that are still on AutoShip. I'm very grateful for that. So I'm sorry I missed the last few minutes of your talking. I was paying attention.
that's okay, Courtney.
That's
It's
right.
recorded
Thank
anyway.
you,
So good to
Courtney.
see all of your faces again. I was just telling my mom how much I love this team. I was pointing all of you out.
Well, Courtney, thanks for your energy and excited that you're
Thank
liking
you.
the new Xanthomus Plus. And yeah,
I love it.
this season of The Voice is pretty hot. I agree.
Oh my God. My mom and this is my mom's on hospice. So
Oh,
she and
okay.
this is our thing every Monday and Tuesday night, and it's the best.
I
You
feel
know.
I feel you.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. How about Linwood? Linwood, what's happening, my friend?
Oh, I have my testimony. Actually, I like to tell my wife's testimony. She was diagnosed with COPD, and she was really, really, really bad, and just going back and forth to the emergency room. We own a janitorial business, so we've been using cleaning chemicals for decades, and that had gotten the best of her and created the COPD. And so she's been using some other health products, natural products also. I know the doctors tell her that it's nothing they can really do. They can give her some things, medications and inhaler and different things like that, but nothing really that's going to make her well, to rid herself of the COPD.
Yep.
So, but what she was doing naturally the doctor told her that in 8 months to a year, she would not have COPD if she followed her diet that he put her on and um, and took the herbs and natural products that he had put her on. So she was progressing along, quite nicely, really. But she noticed a significant difference when she started on the xanthan mist, probably almost a couple of months ago. She noticed a tremendous difference in her breathing, and I don't want to sound gross, but she was always spitting up mucus and everything all day. And so that got better as well. So we were shocked that the xanthomist and the glutamist
Yeah.
made that kind of difference with her so quickly. So she's been enjoying the product. Would love for her to tell her own testimony, but she's a little bashful. So she asked me to do it for her. But she does want to get the word out to people of how powerful these products are.
Good.
Well, Linwood, thanks for sharing that, and I'm glad your mom is doing so much better. That's exciting. Keep us posted, okay?
Oh, yes.
Fantastic. All right, anybody else before we move on?
Adam, let me said something about the product of myself. Let me give my own testimony, and Adam, I think not a lot of people know. This product, Xantamis, has really helped me quite a bit. I was a cancer patient. My IgM was very high. My immune system was shot. Adam knows how bad it was. And what's great about the glutathione and the Xantamis is that the last time I went to the doctor to do my blood work, I would do it every 3 months, blood work. Then my blood work came back incredible. The doctor couldn't believe the blood work, and he called me into the office and said, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing differently? I said, nothing. I really ain't doing nothing. He says, you have to be doing something. Your blood work has totally changed. And I mentioned I was doing glutathione and Xantamis. And he said, glutathione? And I said, yeah. I said, you're doing glutathione? I said, yes, sir. I'm doing it on a mist spray and also on the Xantamis. It's mangosteen. Oh my gosh. He said, this is what his words were to me. He said, continue taking the products. I don't want to see you for another 9 months. I want to see the results of the products, and then give me the link. So I gave him the link, right? So the normal doctor, he is from Colombia, so he knows about natural products, but of course he cannot recommend anything. He just told me continue taking them, and I want to see you in 9 months. That for me was like, all right, right.
That is life
really
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Al.
Yeah, the products do work. It really does work.
It's funny because people are shocked and surprised that a natural product can work. But again, these are pharmaceutical grade, right? These are pharmaceutical grade nanotechnology, triple encapsulated lipid technology. So they're peeling off, these lipids are peeling off during the assimilation process. Maybe once in your mouth, another time in your blood, and then again, once again in your liver. And again, you're finding pharmaceutical grade glutathione in your liver within 15 seconds. This is pretty special, right? This is not taking a multivitamin. This is something that is very unique. And by the way, we have a great multivitamin, right? Our 10X Pure. But I will tell you that it is not a surprise to me when you really understand what's going on in these two products here, why people get these kinds of results. Thank you guys for sharing your stories. I do want to let you know there's a new pack that just went live. I shouldn't say it's a new pack. It's an old pack that has a new name and a new promo around it. And it's called the Life Pack. It's in your back office now. And it is our old Vital 4 Life Pack, right? These 4 products, which most people know about already. A lot of people have already been on that product, and it was such a success. We've renamed it the Life Pack, LYFEPACK, the Life Pack, and it's $165.97 for that pack. But if you put it on Smart Ship, it'll be 149.37. That's at 10% off. 149.37, which is a savings of about $93. But here's the kicker. If you enroll 3 people with the life pack, you will be able to get your life pack. And again, you want to have it on SmartShip for this to happen. You'll get your life pack for $49.97. $49.97
Smart.
for these 4 products. And all you had to do was get 3 people enrolled on the life pack. And that $49.97, oh, plus shipping, I'm going to make mention of that, will also qualify you for your commissions. That's a game changer, guys. That's huge. This is going to be an incredible program. It's going to basically pick up where the Vital for Life program left off. A lot of people had such great results with that. And so now we have the Life Pack, and you can find that in your back office. All right. And lastly, as we wrap up here, because we're running a little bit over, there'll be a curiosity campaign started in the next few days. And you're going to get some instruction on it. We're going to give you some artwork to put up and post on your social media. And it's a curiosity campaign, so even you won't know exactly what it means. But it's going to create a lot of curiosity. It's going to create a lot of curiosity. And so when the launch happens on the 12th of November, and you'll know more on the 9th, of course, on our Super Saturday, you'll get a sneak peek. But on the 12th will be the official launch, or pre-launch, let's call it. But this curiosity campaign that will happen will be over the next couple of days. You'll start to see some imagery and some messages about it. And it's going to be fun because it's something that will create curiosity on the social media platforms. We'll all be posting the exact same image. And so we're going to try to flood the internet with it. With very little explanation, and I think it's going to do some pretty amazing things. So get ready for that. It's going to be pretty exciting. You'll see it here on Biz Builders. I'll be leaving some videos on it and the imagery and stuff to use. And let's just get out there. Here's what I'll suggest, though. If you don't have your social media accounts set up properly, make sure that they're set up. Make sure your Instagram is connected to your Facebook. Make sure that your TikTok is TikToking. Have your LinkedIn account set up. Whatever it is that you think you're missing, make sure that you do it. Cowboy, I don't know if he's still on here, but he's like really great at Facebook, and he posts all the time on Facebook, but he's not on Instagram. Drives me absolutely nuts. He's got to connect those 2 up. So if you're somebody like that, you know what you need to do, right? So spend the next 24 to 48 hours and get yourself dialed in, and make sure that you can post a reel and you can post a story and you're ready to do that, because when this curiosity campaign launches, you want to be in on it and start creating curiosity. So everybody, thanks for hopping on tonight. Appreciate you all. This has been Tuesday Night Live. We do it every Tuesday night live at 8 p.m. Great job, Al. Appreciate your help. Thank you all for sharing your stories. We will all see you all in the next next week for sure. And we're here every Tuesday. So everybody have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye for now.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.